So Conduit is releasing. She gets a speed boost, and apparently here I should have both of these up because one of them talks about personal experience, and it's kind of useful. So yeah, cross progression's coming, but I honestly don't care. But I'm sure some of you care. Conduit, her passive, she gets a speed boost whenever she's like out of range from her teammates, and apparently the speed boost, it's an infinite range, which is insane. Like, so if for some reason you're just super far away from your teammates, you get the speed boost until you get close enough to them, which is just kind of insane. I mean, it depends. I've heard it's like 40%, but I don't know. Like, we'll see. But I mean, that's insane. Also, we don't know if the speed boost has a like, cooldown or whatever, in the sense that like, if you get shot at, does that take it off? Like the speed boost, does that take the speed boost off? We don't know. I don't know. Because if you get shot at and the speed boost goes away, it's a little more balanced. And then her Q like gives you shield, apparently. I don't really know how it works. 80 units. It will heal an ally to full shield up to red over a few seconds. That's a little insane. That sounds insane. Because think about it. Say your teammate gets cracked, you just give them your Q, and then they can peek again faster than just batting. It's kind of insane. I feel like she has potential to be really good, but her ult is kind of what depends. Like, I don't know what her ult is going to be like. Anyway, her ult, I heard it's like a fuse ult where you shoot it into the sky. You deploy an array of shield jammers which damage and slow enemies. These damage shields or flesh health. These damage shields or flesh health. Jammers can be destroyed by enemies and are deployed in a line. To me, it sounds like a Rumble ult. I don't know if you guys know Rumble from League of Legends, where it's his ult and it shoots in a line. Kind of sounds like that. I heard it's like fuse ult. You shoot it up into the sky, it drops in a line, is what I've heard. So whoever this is saying she feels strong. Anyway, but who knows the numbers? The numbers really matter. Like, what's the cooldown on this, And how does this work? Like, if you get shot at, does the passive go away on cooldown for a little bit? Who knows? What's like the cooldown on this? There's some nerfs. There's going to probably be more. This is just some stuff we know. Catalyst Q, her little spikes. I didn't know this, but I guess they blocked projectiles. Like grenades. They tanked grenades. I thought the grenades bled through. But you can hide behind a cat Q, which, like, that's insane. I didn't. But anyway, they're no longer going to block projectiles. That's good. Thank God. The throw distance of her Q has been reduced. Good. And then additionally, she can only place 2 traps at once instead of 3. Good. She was way too strong. Her ults also will now stay up for a shorter amount of time. And her cooldown, before her ults would go on cooldown as soon as you threw it up. Now, when you throw her ult, the cooldown doesn't start until it's done. Kind of like Seer ult. When you throw a Seer ult down, the Seer ult doesn't start cooldown until the Seer ult is gone. Well, actually, no. It waits like 30 seconds regardless. If the ult gets destroyed, you still have to wait like 10 seconds for your cooldown to start. Which, yeah, is how it should have always been. But yeah, Bangs, all of her abilities are getting a nerf. The length of double time, which is her passive, is getting reduced.
I was just thinking that.
The lifetime of the smoke, I think the smoke usually lasts like 18 seconds, 15 seconds. I might be wrong. That is getting nerfed. And then the stun penalty for being hit, which, thank God, her ult is so annoying. You get stunned for like 6 seconds or something like that. I think it was like 8 seconds. I think her ult hits you for 8 seconds. It's insane. Bang is getting nerfed across the board. Raid's passive should now feel more reliable. Who cares? Pathfinder can now scan care packages even after an allied skirmisher has already scanned it. Literally, who cares? Revenant's ultimate now has a reduced time extension window from 30 seconds to 3 seconds. What? I don't know what that means. Vantage will now have an extra bullet in her ultimate. Who cares? Newcastle's castle wall gets an improved max leap height and a reduced recovery time after landing, which is actually huge. Because I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. When you Newcastle ults, you jump up, you slam. That slam, you're stuck for like a second where you just are like you're just like a freebie. Like if you jump on someone with your ults, you're just super easy to shoot at. They reduce the time of that, which is huge. Rank changes, I don't care, to be honest. I think what I heard it's like you're gonna have to like, there's gonna be challenges for promotional, so you're gonna have to win and get like 3 kills to go from gold to platinum, for example. Which, cool, I guess. This change is insane. When you get respawned, you'll start with the armor level you died with. So like you'll have purple armor. You'll start with like your R3, your R9, whatever. No crate guns. And then 2 stacks of ammo for each weapon you died with. That, I don't know how I feel about that. That's a little insane. I also don't care enough though. I don't think it's a problem. I think it'll feel better for the game I do think it's a little like, you know, a little much, but it's definitely like, I'd rather have that, I think, but who knows. Storm point changes. I don't know if everyone saw them. There's a lot, honestly. This is antenna now, which honestly I hated antenna, so thank God. Antenna sucked. This is so much better looking. They also changed parts of fish farms and Gale Station are getting replaced. High Point is a new POI called like Zeus Station or some shit. Lightning Rod is getting some changes. I don't know if this has it though, but I don't really care about the map changes too much, to be honest.
My worry is that Edge is actually dead next patch.
I mean, yeah, I mean, snipers are getting buffed and like they're like legend changes. I'm down though. I mean, that just makes me more useful.
I mean, that makes me wonder if we should move.
No, dude, trust me. Trust me.
I just don't know about Elrod because you can't rotate. We lost our round the map rotate.
Nah, trust me. We're still fine, trust me. So they buffed the snipers, which
I don't want to move anyways.
I'm a little like
Pseudo Station.
I don't know. Sentinel longbow charge rifle has been increased, which I don't know. That's fine. I've been saying the charge rifle should get buffed again. Projectile drop has also been reduced.
Right.
Good.
Oh, okay.
The bow check is getting buffed so that you can pull it out faster. I don't think that's a big difference. Has a Titan spread on the shadow caps. That's cool, I guess. The shadow caps can also not be toggled. It's kind of whatever. 30-30's hipfire spread will now increase with each shot, which is good because the 30-30's hipfire is honestly insane. It has like the old scout hipfire. Old scout hipfire was insane. It still is pretty good. But the 30-30's was way too good, so now it's getting nerfed. Hemlock is getting nerfed from 22 damage to 21. It's still going to be strong, I think, but I mean, it'll be a little nicer. So Devo and Havoc are getting buffed. Thank God. Those guns fucking suck. Havoc, I mean, it's just 1 damage, but it'll make a small difference. This is a crazy change because care packs are now always guaranteed to have a gun in them. So sometimes you'll run around and be like, oh, should I get that care pack? And then you go to get the care pack and there's a purple armor in it. Now there will always be a gun in there. So it's either going to be the wingman, which is new, or the bowcheck, or the Kraber. What's the other one? Wait, what's the other one? Kraber, bowcheck, wingman, prowler. So you'll always get a gun out of there. Yeah, and the wingman's getting buffed, like giga buffed. It does 50 base damage. The new skull piercer will ignore helmets. So what does that even mean? Okay, the wingman's gonna be insane. You're gonna get 2-shot. So if you don't have a helmet, obviously this is gonna do more damage though. So a no damage headshot does 97, but now it does 50 damage. So what does that mean? I'm sure someone has the math. Is it a 113? No, it's gonna be a more than a 113. What is it gonna be? This is if it's 45. If it does 50, it's gonna be like what? Like 120? 50? What's the multiplier? 2.5 times? Really? 2.5? It's gonna do 125.
Did you see what Moki posted on Twitter? You can hide behind it like you can a Watson Gen or a Cat Q. The only difference is that it's damaging them while you're fighting them.
What? Oh my god.
It takes 300 damage to break the damn thing almost. To break 1 canister.
Pushing down.
That's actually insane.
There's 7 of them.
Dude, the wingman's gonna do 125 to the head.
When I was shooting it in the range, it was doing 95.
So headshot? That was what?
Yeah. In the range, it does 95 head, 50 bottom.
On a dummy or a person?
On a dummy.
Dummies have...
That might be a bug.
They have blues or
well, no, but
purples.
it ignores helmet. Or it's supposed to ignore the helmet. Well, you're saying it did 95? Because then that's a nerf. They nerfed it. Like, hard. What? I mean, I guess that's kind of like both. It's kind of like a nerf and a buff, I guess. Yeah, because on average, you'll be doing more headshot damage. But technically, they dropped the damage of what it should be. Because right now, it does 113 to no headshot, or no helmet, with Skull Piercer.